Dear students, welcome you all to the first session on First PUC Accountancy. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, as commencement of regular classes is postponed, we have to adjust ourselves to the alternative classes. I hope all of you will cooperate and engage in studies regularly. In case of confusions, you can clarify the same later. I congratulate all of you for opting commerce stream and joining to SVS PU College, Bantwal. And let me now begin the session with a brief idea about the syllabus on First PUC Accountancy. Syllabus is revised and reduced by the Pre-University Education Board for the year 2020-2021. Now let us have a look into the syllabus coverage for the year 2020-2021. In the first book, that is part 1, the first chapter that we have to cover is Introduction to Accounting. And second chapter that we have to understand is theory base of accounting. And third chapter that is included is recording of transaction part 1. And fourth chapter that we need to cover is recording of transaction part 2. And sixth chapter that is included is trial balance and rectification of errors. Chapter number 5, 7 and 8 are removed from the syllabus in the first book. Students, please note the aspects of removal of chapter number 5, 7 and 8. And in second book, that is part 2, the chapters to be covered are chapter number 9, Financial Statements part 1, and chapter number 10, Financial Statements part 2, chapter 11, Accounts from Incomplete Records. All other chapters are removed from the syllabus for the year 2020-2021. So chapters removed from the second book are 12, 13, 14 and 15. Dear students, now let us have a look into the first chapter, that is Introduction to Accounting. In this chapter, we are required to study the meaning, definition, accounting as a source of information, objectives of accounting, role of accounting, branches of accounting, and basic terms used in accounting. These are the aspects that we have to cover in the first chapter, that is Introduction to Accounting. In addition to these aspects, we have to study about the advantages and disadvantages of accounting also. Now let us have an idea about what is the meaning of accounting. In simple, we can say that accounting is the process of identifying, measuring, recording the business transactions and communicating thereof the required information to the interested users. Dear students, from this you can understand that accounting is a process which involves recording, identifying the transactions, ಏನೇನು ವ್ಯವಹಾರಗಳಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಗುರುತಿಸುವುದು ಮತ್ತು ಏನು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಇದೆಯೋ ಅದನ್ನು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರ್ತದೆಯೋ ಅಂತಹವರಿಗೆ ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅಥವಾ ತಿಳಿಯಪಡಿಸೋದು. With this, we can understand that accounting is a process which involves identification of business transaction, measuring of business transactions, recording of transactions which are measured in terms of money, and communicating the results of the recorded transactions to the interested users. Now let us have a look at into the definition. ವ್ಯಾಖ್ಯಾನ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತದೆ, ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? In 1966, the American Accounting Association AAA defined accounting as the process of identifying ಮತ್ತೆ ಗುರುತಿಸುವುದು ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನ, ಮೆಜರಿಂಗ್ ಹಣದ ಮೌಲ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ನುವುದನ್ನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದು, and communicating economic information to permit informed judgments and decisions by users of information. Gist of this definition is that we have to identify the transaction, we have to measure the same in terms of money or money's worth, and we have to record the transactions which are measured in terms of money and communicating the results of the records that we have maintained to the interested users. Now let us have a look at into the other definition that is given by AICPA. The American Institute of Certified Public Accountants, AICPA, has defined accounting as the art of recording, classifying and summarizing in significant manner and in terms of money, transactions and events which are in part at least of financial character and interpreting the results thereof. You can just look into the aspects covered in this definition. Again, recording is a must if you want to have an accounting, and classification of transactions. Why? You find a business event, business transaction that has to be recorded in the books of accounts of a company or any business organization. And after that, the transactions must be classified on the basis of their nature and summarizing in a significant manner and in terms of money, transactions and events which are in part at least of financial character. ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಅಥವಾ ಭಾಗಶಃವಾಗಿ ಅದು ಫಿನಾನ್ಷಿಯಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಅಂಥ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸನ್ನು ನಾವು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ವಿಂಗಡಿಸಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತು ಏನು ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀವೋ ಅದರ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತಹ ಮಾಹಿತಿಗಳನ್ನು ಯಾರಿಗೆ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇರ್ತದೆಯೋ ಅಂತಹವರಿಗೆ ನೀಡುವುದು ಅಥವಾ ತಿಳಿಯಪಡಿಸುವುದೇ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಂಗ್ ಕವರೇಜ್. And accounting can be defined as the process of identifying, measuring, recording and communicating the required information relating to the economic events of an organization to the interested users of such information. I think we are having a coverage of the term accounting as it is repetitively said that it is a process of identifying the transactions, measuring the transactions, recording all the transactions and communicating the transactions. Or we can say that communicating the information to the end users or users who requires the information. And let us have a look at into the other aspect of events results in accounting process. What is accounting process? It involves identification, measurement, recording and communicating the results of recording. So economic events results in accounting process and it involves communication of accounting information to the decision makers. Decision makers in turn will make decisions which results in economic events once again. So there is a circle or there is a cycle between these aspects. So once again, economic events results in accounting process which involves communication of accounting information and decision makers will make decisions on the basis of information that they receive from the accounting process. Okay, now let us have an understanding as to the nature of accounting. Nature of accounting on the basis of definitions that we have already learned can be understood as follows. Let us have an idea as to economic events. Economic events are the events which is a happening of consequence to a business organization which consists of transactions and which are measurable in monetary terms. So what are the terms involved in this? Transactions measurable in terms of money. What is transaction? It is an event or happening which involves exchange of money or money's worth between the business and others, or the parties inside the business alone. Therefore, economic business organizations involve economic events, and economic event is known as happening of consequence to a business which consists of transactions and which are measurable in monetary terms. If an event involves transactions between an outsider and the business, these are known as external events. Example, sale of shoes to customers, purchase of materials from suppliers, or any transaction which takes place between the business and outsiders is called as external event. An internal event is an economic event that occurs entirely between the internal wings of an enterprise. For example, supply of raw materials or components by the stores department to the other departments in an organization. Payment of wages to the employees and the like are the examples of internal events. And other aspect that we need to cover as nature is identification, measurement, recording and communication. As we have already understood about these concepts, these terms, identification means determining or deciding what transactions to record. And we have to record only such transactions of monetary nature. The value of human resources is very important for the organization, but such values will not be recorded in the books of accounts. Measurement means quantification of business transactions into financial terms by using monetary unit. Once again, qualitative aspects of a business, though important, will not be recorded in the books of accounts. Then another aspect that is to be covered is recording. Recording, as already said, it is very important in the accounting process. The economic events identified and measured in financial terms must be recorded in the books of accounts, and it should be recorded in a chronological order. Means date recorded. ಯಾವುದೇ ಬಿಸಿನೆಸ್ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನೀವು ದಾಖಲಿಸುವುದಿದ್ರೆ, ಬರೆದಿಡುವುದಿದ್ರೆ, ಯಾವ ದಿನ ಆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯೋ ಅದೇ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅನ್ನ ದಾಖಲೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿದೆ ಆ ಬಿಸಿನೆಸ್ ಆರ್ಗನೈಸೇಷನ್ ನ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಕಮ್ಯುನಿಕೇಶನ್, economic events identified, measured and recorded to obtain pertinent information and which must be communicated to the management or other internal and external users. ಏನು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ನೀವು ದಾಖಲಿಸಿರ್ತೀರೋ ಆ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸಾಕ್ಷನ್ನ ಮಾಹಿತಿಯನ್ನ ಅಗತ್ಯ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಇಂಟರ್ನಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟರ್ನಲ್ ಬಳಕೆದಾರರು ಯಾರಿದ್ದಾರೆಯೋ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸೂಕ್ತ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೀಡುವುದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವಿಚಾರ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. The information is regularly communicated through accounting reports. Interested users. Who are the interested users of accounting? They are accounting is a means by which necessary financial information about business enterprises are communicated and is also called as the language of business. And the users may be internal users and external users. Who are the internal users of communication? Or who are the internal users of accounting information? They are chief executive of a business organization, finance officer, vice president, unit managers and the like. All the officials and employees within the organizations are called as internal users. And who are the external users? Need to know about the accounting information? Present and potential investors, creditors, tax authorities, regulatory agencies, etc. are the external users of accounting information. Dear students, let me conclude this session and thank you one and all for watching this session. We shall further discuss the details in the next session. Thank you one and all.